What's going on, everybody? Lewis here, or Wolfcraft, and I'm kind of doing something a little different right now. You are watching my gameplay in the background, and it is me commentating over it. I am looking at the gameplay, so I know what I'm doing. I'm going to put on that volcanic right now. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to talk to you guys about a few things. In this match, I am going against a fire. I think his name is Wolfblade. I didn't get to see, but I am rocking my black. I really like the black. It looks really good, really cool, really good. I think it looks really good. But this match was a very interesting one, very close one. The crits were unreal. It was pretty insane. But overall, I think it was a pretty good match. So I decided to upload it. But anyway, guys, I kind of wanted to talk to you about what's been going on and why I haven't really been uploading. I really haven't been uploading that much. And here's kind of an update on kind of why, where I've been and what's been going on. So, I missed that old bubble. I'm recording this a couple days after this is part 2 came out, when I'm recording this. But, I missed that old bubble, because now you can never tell. The new bubbles do look awesome, though. But, anyway, guys, I'm going to give you guys kind of my recap on part 2 and just talk about, like, some things such as, my condition with my eye and whatnot. So, first I'm talking about part 2. Part 2 was amazing, absolutely awesome. Me and Morgan did it. We did it in about a day and a half, and it was absolutely amazing. It was lots of fun. It was kind of a struggle. I'd say the hardest boss overall, or the hardest dungeon, has to be the galleries, the one right before Morgan. Like you have to fight three bosses battles. Each boss battle has 2 people in it: Ghost Dog and Cravenly. Then I think it's Sartana the Dead or some stuff like that, or Sartana and what's the other guy? I forget the second guy. Oh, the Storm guy from the Sardonyx. I don't know what his name is. From the end of the Sardonyx, and the what's it called? I can never remember. But it's, and then the third battle is this Diego's brother or something. I'm not Lord Umbra, and this Arachna guard guy, and it is the hardest dungeon ever. Me and Morgan did it, just us two, and we should have brought more people. I can tell you that now. Ooh, look at them towers. I hate when I draw too many of one thing, but I really don't need it. But anyway, guys. So part 2 was awesome. Morganth, it was actually an extremely easy boss, way easier to farm than Hades, and hopefully we can get those amulets. But I've heard that you can get other school amulets, which is kind of a struggle. Other school amulets is never really a good thing. So anyway, on another topic, I'm not talking about part 2. Just in recap, part 2 was awesome. It was amazing. I love every bit of it. But it was lots of fun, and I really recommend, if you guys are like level 60 and you guys have never done Chrysalis part 2, or never have a wizard that's that high, I would definitely recommend going there. It is lots of fun. The dungeons, the boss battles, everything, the new craftable gear, everything just amazing. I will talk about Lore Master now. The craftable Lore Master, I don't like craftable Lore Master, because now every balance in the game can get Lore Master, and it's going to be stupid. PvP is going to be all Lore Master and balance the spell spam, because so many balances are going to start playing the game, and people are going to make new balances just so they can level them up and get Lore Master. It's going to be insane. And PvP is going to be completely filled with all Lore Master people and balance spells. It's going to be a struggle for me to record a match. That's why I was thinking about going on Isaiah more, and recording some more on the ice, because the ice is really good against balance. Ice is really good against balance. So anyway, I do not like that you can craft the Lore Master. I do not care about Krampus, because there's not many fires that do PvP anyway. Hopefully there's a little more of them, because I find fire fun to face. I wouldn't say they're easy or hard. I'd say that they're fun. It's a fun match. Like this guy right here, really fun match. So I go into the strike right there. Hope to I think I lure him now, or savage. No, I definitely lure. Like double or triple, I don't know. I just spam him down now. But anyway, guys, that's what I think about Lore Master and Krampus. Krampus I don't really care about, but PvP is just going to be all 100%, balance, and it's just going to be completely insane. And balance the spells are going to be flying everywhere. And another topic I wanted to talk about is critical. People say critical is not broken, blah blah blah. I think critical is broken. People are saying it's percentages, it's not numbers at all. Well, if it's not numbers at all, then how come if you have less critical than someone has block, you can't crit on them? If it was percentages, then you could crit on them, no matter what. You can have 1 block and they have 600 crit block, and if you crit, you still have a chance of not blocking, or them not blocking. If percentages is true, then you should be able to crit on someone that has higher block than you have crit. But in that case, it's not true. It's not allowed. King's Isle released that you cannot crit on someone that has higher block than you have crit. And in that case, that means right there that it's not percentage based, because that's not percentage based. That's numbers based. So percentage based is it's numbers based. People say percentage. It's not percentage based at all. It's numbers based. And what I really hate about it is that like earlier I was playing a match and I was going against a guy who had I think he had 203 block, 400 crit, 203 block. I had 400 crit, 246 block, and he crit on me 4 out of 4 times. 4 out of 4 hits, he crit on me. I'm sorry if you can hear background noise. Let me shut my door real quick. I think it's a little open. But anyway, what I was saying was he crit on me quite a bit. There we go. Sorry about that. But he crit on me 4 out of 4. Whoops. 4 out of 4 hits. He criticaled on me, and 4 out of my 4 hits, my 400 crit got blocked by his 203 4 out of 4 times, and my 246 could not crit block his 400 once, and it was completely insane. That right there, it's insane. It's all luck. If it is percentages, then it's all luck, but it can't be percentages because, like I said earlier, if you have less crit than someone has block, then you can't crit on them. That proves right there that the game is not percentage, that it has to be numbers, or else that would be possible. But anyway, guys, that's just wraps it up on the crit talk. About my eye, I've been having some troubles with my eye recently. It's really not that good. I was in the hospital a few times, had surgery Thursday. I don't know. And I was streaming on Saturday, and I got home, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stream, because I feel like it would be a lot of fun. So I was like, yeah, stream, why not? And thought it was gonna be fun, and it was a really fun stream. Thank you all, everyone, for coming out. But yeah, that's pretty much it on that part. But anyway, so the second match I go against Chris Battle Gem. But on the eye situation, it was pretty hard for me. It was kind of like extremely hard for me to keep going on with the stream. I had an extremely excruciating pain in my eye, and yeah, it's just too much. My kind of plan, I'll just tell you right now, my plan with PvP nowadays is pop the mantle and then mana burn for damage. I think that's what I do. Yeah, I do that in this match. But anyway, guys, my eyes not really been too good, and it's been messing up. And actually, something. So I do apologize in advance if I cannot upload or record or do anything for right now, because it's really hard for me. But I hope you guys can understand that, and I hope you guys are okay with that. But I will still upload. I'll try as hard as I can to upload. But anyway, just writing that something about this Chris kid. So I beat him like 4 or 5 times. I kept beating him, Chris. He was really easy for me. I would beat him, and then he changed, and he would crit on me every time. I had 345 block to balance. I put on my balance block boots, and he had like 370 crit. He was critting on me every time. Crit. No matter what, I had so much block. I had almost 400 blocks to balance, and his 400 crit was crit on me. It was completely insane. He had to be hacking. He had to be, like... there's no way that he was not hacking in that game. I didn't upload. I wasn't even recording when I was playing him. I was just ranking for fun. And after this, I faced this guy around 3 times in the day that I recorded this. And I beat him every time. And then later I got on again, and he was different. He would crit on everything and no block, no matter how much block you had. So I was convinced in my mind. I was like, this guy is hacking. There's no way that he's not hacking, because those crits were unreal. And it was the same gear. He didn't change any of his gear. He just started to crit on every hit he threw at me. Crit, every hit. And no block. And I was like, this is insane. I was like, okay, I know I'm going to get him again. I'm going to put on my balance block boots. So I put him on, and he was still critting on me. It was completely insane. And I was like, I don't even know, guys. It was the most insane thing I've like ever seen in a while. But so that's why PvP is hard. I really do not like level 100 PvP. I prefer 95. I wish 95 was the max. But level 100, the new bubbles, the shift spells aren't a problem. The new shadow forms aren't a problem. See that crit? If you guys are watching, earlier I just landed a crit on that savage ball on him. When he put on his hack or whatever, I couldn't crit on him no matter what. And he had the same block, and I had my same 400 crit. He had like 100 something block, and he was blocking me all day. It was completely insane. But anyway, guys, on a different note, yeah. So critical has just been messing up. It's like some guy made a card, and it said level 108 balance confirmed card, and it said Lewis 0 pips allow all incoming criticals. It would put a smile on my face. It was extremely funny, and I thought it was really funny. Because I do get crit on a lot, and I never crit on people. It's like really sad. I wish I could crit more, but you know, you can't always crit. You can't always get what you want or anything. But PvP, I don't really like the new bubbles because you can never tell when they're the new bubbles or the old bubbles because they updated the old ones to look exactly like the new ones. So you have to watch pips. So if you're not watching pips, then you don't know because I was facing an ice, and his strategy was to go like Jade and just spam heals, and it was insane. I swear, this guy had 20 damage. Okay, 20 damage, and he hit me with Arctic Zilla, not Arctic Zilla, the Lord of Winter, I think, the big guy. I'm not sure. Yeah, Lord of Winter. He hit me with that. No enchant. I had Jay watch him. He said there was no enchant on it, so I knew it was no enchanted. And this guy's no enchanted Lord of Winter did 2,200 against my 30 resist. He had no pierce. I had 38 resist at the time in this match. 38 resist. He had 20 damage, 0 pierce. He was going Jade with incoming and outgoing, and his hit did 2,200, and I was like, "There's no way that's real." He had 2 weaknesses on him too. He had a Lore Master weakness and an actual weakness. No blades, nothing. Just straight up, boom, 2,200. I was like, it has to be hacking. There's no way that just happened, and apparently it did. And then he summoned a minion to hit me, to beat me down, and his minion per hit was doing like 600, and I had almost 40 resist. There was no bubble up, no blades, nothing. It was just his minion. His minion was hitting like 600 every hit against my 30-something resist with no blades, nothing. And normally a minion hits for around 100, 200, no big deal. This guy was hitting 600, and he wasn't critting or anything. The minion wasn't critting, the crit bubble wasn't up. He just kept critting on me, and I was like, this is completely insane. There is no way in the world that this guy is critting on me right now. It's not possible for this guy to be critting on me right now. So I was like, there's something wrong. This is not right. This guy should not be able to be critting on me at all. And not critting on me, hitting this much. I'm stupid. I was like, there's no way this guy should be hitting this much damage on me. And I found out that and I'll tell you another story. But I found out, Jay found out, not Jay. One of my friends found out. It wasn't Jay. I'm not. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure who it was, but they messaged me and they said, I think it was my friend James or Austin, but they messaged me and said he admitted to hacking, so he was using a damage hack, and I've seen this before because there's a guy on the leaderboards named Angel Angle. He's I think number 8 on the leaderboards. He's like 160 wins and 1 loss, 161 and 1. And I was like, and he's Storm. Storm gets wrecked all the time. There's no way that Storm is that good. So I'm like, okay, I see this guy, and he challenges me. He's like 1v1. I'm like, okay, I'll 1v1, just Storm. I saw his rating, it's like 3,000. I'm like, he's Storm. I mean, how hard can it be? So I start off, I get a crit Lore Master on him, and no, a crit Savage on him, does like 3,200, and he's down to like 200 health. Not 200. I got a crit Savage, he had a tower on, and it did like 2,100. Yeah, it did around 2,100, and he left him with 1,100 health. And I had a blade back. Then it was my turn. I go for the Lore Master. Okay, this guy has 0 resist. Zip. No resist whatsoever. None. I use a Colossal Lore Master on him against his 0 resist. And it was completely insane. I had a blade and a Colossal Lore Master, and my damage was 90. Usually when I Lore Master people, and they have like 20 resist, I still do around 1,100. The guy had 1,100 health left. no resist. I was like, I got this. I mean, he has no resist. I could easily hit 1100. I should hit like 1600 on this. I go to hit him, it does 900. My Colossal War Master, a blade, and 90 damage against 0 resist, and I boosted with my Pierce, did 900 damage. It was colossal. I was like, this has to be a damage hack. And he powered through the War Master thing. This guy's like, he had 10 accuracy. He powered through my War Master mantle, and he crit on me in the same turn. It was completely insane. I swear to God to you guys that this kid was 100% hacking. I was like, there's no way that he's not hacking. And I was like, there's no way. And I still don't know to this day, but there's no way a Storm is 161 and 1. I can tell you that much, guys. There's no way Storm is that high. Storm is, Storm is, I don't really know. I wouldn't say it's really that great of a school, because they could just go for damage, and crit is completely insane now. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to let you guys know that there is hacks in the game for damage hacks to modify damage. Because there's no way my War Master with a blade 90 damage and boost against 0 resist did 900 and Colossal. It's no way that was even possible for that to happen. So anyway, I do win the match right here. Thank you guys for watching this little commentary thing I did. This is kind of the first time I did it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let's go for 400 likes on this video, because I don't know, let's just go for 400. Hope you guys enjoyed. I just screwed on 22. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Should leave a like. Let's go for 400. I hope you guys like the black. It's not my new look, but I'll see you guys next time. Peace.